Hey guys, this is the face tutorial that I'm doing because we all have masks on for this time of the year. Yeah, it'd be great to perform without masks, but we need to be prepared, right? So I found a TikTok video, this girl doing a how-to on this makeup, like the face makeup to make sure it doesn't transfer, and she even tries it with a mask and like pats her face. It's not gonna be perfect, of course, because we have additional factors like sweating and you're running around and the mask is like rubbing against your nose and your cheeks, so it probably won't be perfect, but I'm going to do that now. So first step is you're gonna need the translucent powder. This is $5 from Walmart. I'm pretty sure it's $5 from Amazon too. Even my mom uses this, guys, come on. So it's just the Airspun Loose face powder, and it does help in the end. So first step is I'm using this NYX Pore Filler Primer. It's a weird consistency, I'm not gonna lie. It's different, it's new. So, but I'm putting it on. It's like kind of fluffy. That's what it looks like, kind of weird. So I'm just putting it on my face. This is for those of you who if you were anything like me in high school, who had no idea what the heck to do with makeup. You're like, wow, I could really use a tutorial on how to do face makeup. This is for you guys. So personally for me, you can tell I have acne. I hate to say it, but I'm not perfect. I hope this video kind of makes you laugh too, because I'm trying my best here. So I did the primer. I'm just using the NYX one because that's the one I bought from Walmart. But you can use whatever primer. This tutorial says matte primer, just letting you know. So I'm going in with color corrector. My mom gave me this. It's L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Cover. I'm just using the green because we out here with acne. It's rough. So I'm gonna be doing that now. Yeah, so I just put it like wherever the redness is. If you have super bad under eyes, or say you have a black eye, you can use, you use like purple and yellow. That's what I think. There was a period of time where I had a black eye. So I'm just putting this wherever my face looks kind of bad. Yeah, there's like literally this whole section on my chin. But I'm just blending it out now. Most of the time I use my fingers to blend out the color corrector. Yeah, so I'm just blending. Okay. And then usually, for my girls with the acne out there, I take like a brush, take this brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. My friend one year got me like a e.l.f. brush set for Christmas. I used this brush for a really long time, but I did have to throw them away. I never used this one though. So I just take a yellow and I put it right on top. This isn't part of the tutorial, but this is stuff for me that I do. So I will be watching the tutorial like on my phone while doing this, so it's accurate and follows along perfectly. Because I don't want to make a mistake, you know? So we have the matte primer. Okay. So now we're going to take translucent setting powder and we're going to just put it everywhere. Okay, so taking the Airspun. The one thing is about loose setting powder. Your mom, dad, parent, guardian, whoever is there will get upset if you get this all over your bathroom counter. It is very, if you know it. This is what it smells really good. I like it. But this is what it is. It gets everywhere. So make sure you put a towel down on your counter or do it over the sink so you can like wash it down the sink. So I'm going to I use a specific beauty blender for this. Like, you know how the beauty blender name is? Like, it's really good and it's soft and very nice. And this one's really hard. It's like a rock. So that's why I use it for my setting powder. So you're just going to take it on the butt. Put it on the butt of your lovely things right there. And you're just going to go everywhere. Yeah? I don't know if anybody here does like skincare or skincare by Hiram. He suggested the niacinamide serum. So I've been using that. I ordered a new one from Sephora. And, I took it out the box. I dropped it on the floor in my bathroom. And it got everywhere. Very heartbreaking. So it was like brand new. It was a 2-ounce bottle too. So it was $10. But I cleaned it up. So I had to just like leave it there. Okay. So I'm just putting this everywhere. Why are you thinking? Okay. I'm literally just putting it everywhere. That's what the tutorial says. Everywhere. And we all know when you just wear eyeshadow with no foundation, you look like a raccoon. We used to have rehearsals really early in the morning, and a lot of us would come with our eyeshadow already done. So one year was like purple and pink eyeshadow. When I tell you, I looked crazy. Purple pink eyeshadow with white liner. It was interesting when we went to rehearsal with like no foundation whatsoever and just that purple pink eyeshadow and the liner. It was very funny. Like I bet it was funny for our instructors to watch us perform our rehearsal like that. Okay, so there's loose powder everywhere. You can see it on my black shirt. So if you do this, and don't do this with your costume on, I suggest bringing like an old t-shirt, an old jacket. Do what you gotta do to make sure it doesn't get on that costume. Okay, that should be good. So next I think is concealer. And you put it in the spots that you usually put concealer. Let's see. Let me watch. Whoa. Yeah, so next we're doing concealer. Oh my gosh, this is everywhere. Okay, so next you're gonna do concealer. I told you guys in the eyeshadow video, but if you didn't watch that yet, but CoverGirl, I've used this one for a while. It's a very big brush, but I like it. Sure, we're gonna do concealer now. I know this is weird, I've never done this way before, but I trust it. So put your concealer where you need to put it. I put them here because I read that the triangle thing, was a super big trend, is actually not good. It actually like brings down your face. This elevates your face. I'm telling you, I did not know this stuff. So I put a little bit right here too. Gotta get that chin and the forehead. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay. We will be using setting spray. I know for like a lot of my friends in high school used hairspray setting spray. Please don't do that. That will ruin your skin. I can promise you it will. I'm using Urban Decay De-Slick because I have oily skin. Yeah, this will help, it not moving, whatever. This can get very expensive. Very expensive. I have the big bottle too, so it can get very expensive. But this is the one I'm using. You can use the Milani Make It Last. You can use the NYX matte one. I would prefer a matte setting spray, not glossy, because that will just slip off your face. But yeah, the NYX one is really good. That's what I've heard. I also used to use it in high school, so it is really good. But I just use this one because I've had it in my drawer. I have another one too, but that one's like $50 for the smallest bottle. Overpriced. Very, very expensive. Okay, so I'm going in with my wet beauty blender now. This is a Real Techniques beauty blender because I like them and they're a lot less expensive. So I'm going to use like the small part of it to blend this out. So the good thing about this, it kind of sharpens that corner that we were talking about earlier. So if you don't use tape and like your eyeshadow's a hot mess, I've been there, don't be embarrassed, then you can use this concealer technique to just make it look real pretty, No judgment. Okay. So I'm just blending that right now. There's no foundation on my face. This is just concealer. Foundation is next. And before you guys like ask a bunch of questions, make sure you watch the whole video and both videos. Yeah. And I'm just blending. No. You know that blending vibe? Okay. To fix this right there. There we go. Blending, blending, blending. Just tapping. Why won't this move? There we go. It was like wasn't moving off my nose. The line was just, the line's there. Why is the line there? Don't mind me. There we go. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now I'm doing this forehead part. Oh my gosh. It to be stuck. There we go. Yeah, it's a little stuck. Can you see the V on my forehead? Okay. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect, but it is what it is, you know? I let it sit for too long on my skin. Sometimes I let for the concealer to sit a little bit longer, so it is like better. Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense. Okay, so the next sorry about that. Dropped my beauty blender. So the next task is you're gonna mix your setting spray and foundation. Now how I'm gonna do this, no clue. But like I said in the first video, I'm gonna take my foundation. You can see the little splash I have. I'm going to be putting it on my hand so it warms up to my skin temperature. This is important. I didn't know about this until like before when I saw a bunch of people online doing it. So I'm gonna take the setting spray and I think I'm gonna spray it on my foundation. I don't know how good this is gonna work, okay? I'm gonna spray it on the foundation. I'm gonna mix it. Yeah. I'm just gonna mix this all together. I'm also gonna spray my beauty blender. It's always good to buy a pack of beauty blenders. I think my roommate buys hers from Walmart. So, okay. Now I might need more foundation. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. So this is what I have on my hand. Beautiful, gorgeous. Okay. So what? Oh, we're gonna put this on our face. Yeah. So it's all mixed. This is very different for me. I promise. I've never done this before. With the whole foundation setting spray thing. So I'm just blending it now. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You would think it'd be kind of cakey, but it's not. So I'm just doing it everywhere. Even under my eyes, yeah. Even the parts that you conceal. I'm gonna need more foundation. And then I always try to get in the little parts right there, right between your nose. It's like so hard to get sometimes. So I'm gonna need a little bit more foundation and setting spray. It's dripping down my hand. Okay, let's mix this. No, come back. Stop running away. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. We're gonna keep blending. Because we need some on our nose. I haven't even gotten to the forehead yet, you know. Well, we gotta do your forehead. And then always make sure to blend down to your neck, okay? I was one of the girls in high school during my sophomore year that wouldn't blend down to my neck. I tell you, it was embarrassing. There was like lines right there on my face. So try to make sure to blend down through your neck so it matches, yeah. I think that should be good, yeah. All right. I'm gonna need the volume on real quick just to see what she's doing.
I sprayed my beauty blender with setting spray just to get rid of the brush line. Now spray this off.
Okay. So I'm just gonna beauty blend one more time. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's different, but I like how it turned out. Yeah? Okay. So next we're gonna take our beauty blender one more time, spray it. Yeah, and we're gonna just pat it on our face, okay? And your neck. Yeah. It's kind of dry now, so I'm just doing it one more time. Get my nose, because that's where your mask is the most, on your nose. Rubbing it like up and down, up and down. Trust me. I need to start wearing contacts for rehearsal because I wear glasses and it just fogs up my entire glasses. Okay, so now we're gonna spray. There's a lot of setting spray in this, just letting you know. But this is only for show days, so. Alright, so oh, there's setting spray all over my mirror. Okay, I'm just gonna spray my face. Make sure to close your eyes. Okay, gonna let that dry for a little bit. Okay, so now we're doing the translucent powder again, and we're gonna be doing bronzer, like contour bronzer. So I use a Cover FX palette. I got it in BoxyCharm, but it's just contour. Yeah, it's like a whole thing, but this is too bright. But I'm gonna be doing contour next and setting it with the loose powder. Once again, have that towel, that designated makeup towel ready, prepared, so you don't get yelled at by your parent or guardian. Okay, so I'm taking my loose Airspun powder. Sometimes I like to tap it a little bit so I get some more. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing loose powder right here on my nose, my forehead, whatever. Right, because we did the loose powder before, but it was just all over the face. So I'm gonna be doing that now. And I don't have a brush because I use that brush now for something else. This is very different, but I like how it's turning out. So, and then I'm going right on my nose, making a line. I do this for contouring my nose. I've seen videos of girls like draw this all crazy stuff on their nose just to contour it. And I don't know how to do that. It looks very complicated. I'm good at makeup, but I don't know if I could do that. I used to have a cream contour palette, but I didn't like how it blended out. So now I just use the other one. So, especially since you guys are wearing masks and like you sweat a lot during performing, I try to bake more under here rather than just using a brush. Yeah, and then only a little bit here, or else it kind of looks weird. Right on your jawline. Yeah. See how I'm going up and down? Yeah. So I'm going in with contour now. So I use a fluffy brush. You don't have to, but that's what I use. So, you know, gotta make that forehead small. So that's what I'm doing. Making my forehead nice and small. I also use the contour time and baking time to fix my eyebrows if I want to make them more defined. I also saw this new thing, those of you who are really into makeup. Brow gel. What did I just do? This brow gel or brow glue from NYX. I haven't found it in stores yet, but I thought it'd be cool to check out. Not for you guys, just in general. Okay, let me blend this real quick. Kind of messed up right there. So what you don't want your contour to be is a harsh line. That's definitely not the move. You want it to blend. Yeah, you can put it under here for the chisel jawline effect. You know, I had to whisper it, make it sound cool. And then I put some on my forehead just to shape it better. All right, so now I'm going to go in, I think with my, let's see. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with my compact powder. And I'm going to put that all over my face. Just close my, just because I know with the loose powder, I'll somehow get it everywhere. My apartment, and it'll end up like in the kitchen. I don't know how. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my compact powder right now and blend out all the lovely baked stuff. Yeah, so make sure you get down here where your foundation was. Get on your nose, your forehead. Yeah. And then I'm going in with one last thing, and that is contouring my nose. If I can find the brush. It's always if I can find the brush, you know. Here it is. It's in the wrong pouch. My eye pouch. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna contour my nose real quick, and I just go on the sides, right here. So this is almost the end. We're just gonna do some setting spray. And we're gonna get into highlight and whatnot. So this is what I do. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Oh, you're right. Genius. I forgot. Okay, so then you're also going to you're gonna need, what's it called? Blush. So if you already have a pre-on blush, use that. If you don't, then ask a friend. Blush is like one of the basic things. Okay, it's a brush. Okay, I use a fancy blush. I don't even know how much it costs. It was in my BoxyCharm thing. So this is what I use. I'm gonna go like right on your cheeks. You know, I try like, you know, during it to see where my cheekbones are. And this new recent thing I like to do is like over my nose, kind of like right on the tip, right here. Only a little bit though. Please don't make your cheeks super rosy. It's just to, you know, give you life and look like you're breathing instead of looking like you have nothing. I used to not do blush ever, and then I started doing it and I kind of liked it, so I started actually doing it more. So then I just put a little bit right here on the tip of my nose. Okay, so that's it for your face makeup. Back in the eyeshadow makeup, you're gonna have liners, mascara, lashes, lips, and highlight, because those are requirements. Okay, so if you have any questions about the face makeup or anything, the last step is to setting spray again. And then I just gotta keep my eyes closed for a little bit just to let the rest of the setting spray settle so it doesn't get in my eye. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that's it for the face makeup. If you have any questions about doing your face, about baking, about anything and everything, you can ask a friend who knows makeup. You can ask me. You can ask any of the captains, because I'm sure they know what they're doing. Or if they don't, they can ask me. Or you can text in the group chat. I'll respond. Thanks for watching.